Have you ever felt like someone was trying to control your thoughts, feelings, or actions? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a hidden agenda behind their words or deeds? Have you ever wanted to free yourself from the influence of manipulative people and live your own life? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to reveal to you how we are deceived and need to be manipulated in 10 items. Why do people try to manipulate us, and how can we get rid of them? By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of the psychology of manipulation, and you will be able to spot and resist manipulation tactics in your everyday life. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Manipulation is defined as subterfuge designed to influence or control another, usually in a manner which facilitates one's personal aims. Manipulation is not the same as influence or persuasion. Influence and persuasion are neither positive nor negative. They are simply ways of moving others to a desired action, usually within the context of a specific goal. Manipulation, on the other hand, is generally considered a dishonest form of social influence, as it is used at the expense of others. Manipulative people use various methods to distort or orient the interlocutor's perception of reality, in particular through seduction, suggestion, persuasion, and non-voluntary or consensual submission. Manipulation can happen to anyone in all kinds of relationships, from friends and romantic partners to parents and family members. Even work colleagues and your boss might have manipulative tendencies. Manipulation is correlated with higher levels of emotional intelligence, narcissism, and Machiavellianism. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage one's own emotions and those of others. It can be used for good or evil purposes. Manipulative people often have high emotional intelligence, as they are able to read other people's emotions and use them to their advantage. They can also manipulate their own emotions to appear more sincere or sympathetic. Narcissism is a personality trait characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy for others, and a need for admiration. Narcissistic people often manipulate others to boost their ego and get what they want. They may also use flattery, charm, or gifts to win over their targets. Machiavellianism is a personality construct named after the Italian political philosopher Niccolò Machiavelli, who advocated for the use of cunning and deceit in politics. Machiavellian people are skilled at manipulating others for their own gain, without regard for morality or ethics. They may also lie, cheat, or exploit others without remorse. Manipulation can be classified into two types: anti-social manipulation and pro-social manipulation. Antisocial manipulation is using one's skills to advance personal agendas or self-serving motives at the expense of others. Antisocial manipulators may use coercion, deception, guilt-tripping, gaslighting, or other techniques to get what they want from others. They may also have ulterior motives behind their actions or words. Pro-social manipulation is using one's skills to help or benefit others. Pro-social manipulators may use encouragement, praise, gratitude, or other techniques to motivate others to do something good or positive. They may also have genuine intentions behind their actions or words. Manipulation can have negative effects on both the manipulator and the manipulated. Manipulation can harm both parties involved in different ways. For the manipulator, manipulation can lead to isolation, distrust, resentment, or backlash from others. It can also damage one's self-esteem, integrity, or authenticity. For the manipulated, manipulation can lead to confusion, anger, guilt, anxiety, depression, or low self-worth. It can also impair one's judgment, autonomy, or identity. Manipulation can be detected by paying attention to one's feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. One way to spot manipulation is to listen to one's intuition and emotions. If something feels off or wrong about a situation or a person, it may be a sign of manipulation. Another way to spot manipulation is to examine one's thoughts and beliefs. If something sounds too good to be true, or if something contradicts one's values or principles, it may be a sign of manipulation. A third way to spot manipulation is to observe one's actions and reactions. If something makes one feel obligated, pressured, or coerced to do something, or if something makes one feel guilty, ashamed, or fearful of not doing something, it may be a sign of manipulation. Manipulation can be resisted by asserting one's human rights, maintaining one's boundaries, and not answering unreasonable questions. One way to resist manipulation is to assert one's human rights. Everyone has the right to be treated with respect, dignity, and fairness. Everyone has the right to have their own opinions, feelings, and preferences. Everyone has the right to say no, to disagree, or to change their mind. Another way to resist manipulation is to maintain one's boundaries. Boundaries are the limits that one sets for oneself and others in terms of what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior. Boundaries help one protect one's physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. A third way to resist manipulation is to not answer unreasonable questions. Unreasonable questions are those that are intrusive, irrelevant, inappropriate, or loaded. Unreasonable questions are often used by manipulators to gain information, control, or leverage over others. Manipulation can be prevented by developing self-awareness, self-esteem, and self-care. One way to prevent manipulation is to develop self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize and understand one's own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Self-awareness helps one identify one's strengths and weaknesses, values and goals, needs and wants. Self-awareness also helps one recognize when one is being manipulated or when one is manipulating others. Another way to prevent manipulation is to develop self-esteem. Self-esteem is the degree to which one values and respects oneself. Self-esteem helps one feel confident and worthy of love and respect. Self-esteem also helps one stand up for oneself and assert one's rights. A third way to prevent manipulation is to develop self-care. Self-care is the practice of taking care of oneself physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Self-care helps one cope with stress and challenges in a healthy way. Self-care also helps one nurture and replenish oneself.